Hey, it's David Baer here, and in this video I want to talk about how to get more attention more effectively on social media. And one of the best ways to do that is by utilizing images, but not just any images, images that move. Now, we've seen a huge evolution in an image type called a GIF, that's GIF, and I recently started using the beta version of a piece of software called GifZign. It's one of many GIF creators out there, but it's slightly different from all the others in that it's developed by some really, really talented software developers, the guys who created Uzine, which basically has replaced any need for Photoshop for me. And I'm excited about the direction they're taking this. Now, again, I have the beta version. This thing has not been released yet, but I'm going to actually bring you inside the tool right now, and I'll show it to you. So I've just made a handful of GIFs over the last couple of weeks that I've had this, and I'll just preview a couple of them. So this was just a video animation thing that I made, where I cut out my head and I put it over, superimposed it over like a bartender, and I said, what do you have? Basically, it's a very silly little thing. Here's another one that I made of a brief clip from a video that I found on YouTube, and it's like 3 or 4 seconds, recycling over and over again, but it gets your attention, right? It's just some subtle movement, and I could put superimpose some text over it if I wanted to. This is a GIF that I created of a quick preview of some items that I've created, pop-ups that I created with a software that I sell, and this I've actually been running in a Facebook ad, and it's been doing really well for me because it absolutely, you can see, it gets people's attention. It flashes, it's quick, and you can't miss this. And then here's one that I just made from my daughter to my mom. My mom sent some baked goods to us, and so I made a quick little video of my daughter, and we sent this off to my mom to thank her for it. So those are some examples. Let me show you very quickly how this works. So you have a few different options. You can upload a video. So if I go ahead and click this, I can then find somewhere on my computer an MP4. I don't know what we have here. Right, so here's a actually, that's a pretty long video, so we probably shouldn't be using that one. So maybe I'll actually cut this out, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so here we are. We've uploaded the GIF now, or the MP4, and I want to crop a little piece of this. So let's say I got just a 2-second clip at the very beginning that I can. Okay, so if you teach people is basically what it says. I don't remember exactly what this was. If you teach or train people, right? It's just going to go over and over again. Now I could have I can find another part of this that might be more engaging, but I think I have text all over this particular video. So yeah, this was a promo on a class that I was teaching on webinar production. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so this is not necessarily the best example, right? But you can see I can clip out of the 37 seconds. I can clip out 4 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever I want. I can also add text. Oops, text on the top, and I can change the size of that. I can also add text on the bottom. So there's the bottom text, and again, I can add the size, change the size of that. I can also change the how opaque it is, right? The opacity level if I want. If I want to just superimpose an image on here, I don't even know what this image is. Let's see. Okay, well, there's an image, and I can shrink this thing down, put it in the corner. I can rotate it a little bit, so I can have an image that, like my logo or something. I can have that hovering over the side of it too. So let's say I wanted to get rid of that. Let's get rid of that image. Actually, I think I can replace that image. So we can go in here and find I don't know. Here's a favicon, right? Okay, so I don't like that image. I'm actually going to take that out of the frame, and we'll use this favicon instead. Right? We'll put that down here. Okay, so it's hovering over the thing. We'll get rid of this text. We'll get rid of that text, and now you can see that I have the image hovering there the whole time. So it could be a logo, it could be a call to action, whatever it might be. Now I have a couple of ways that I can save this: vintage, grainy, or high definition. There's also this cool mirror thing where it's actually going to show the mirror opposite of what's in there. I can then change filters on it. It's kind of cool. And there's this cinematograph feature, which is what I used in that waterfall sequence. In this case, let's just go back here, and I can preview it, which will pop up a quick preview of what the thing's going to look like in just a moment here, I hope. Okay, so there you go. And then I can download it like this. I can save it. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And it is running a little bit slower than I'd like. I think my CPU memory here is running low. And again, this is a beta version, so I'm hoping that the final version is a little bit better. Okay, now so I have this here, but this is kind of cool. I can actually add the image that I've created into all these different mock-ups. So I can then take these mock-ups and embed them in something if I want. So in this case, here's a mock-up that I have. I can preview it, and again, you'll see. All right, so it's moving. You see the hands holding the tablet, and then I can download this as well, and that's kind of cool. And let me show you an example of one other thing that this does that's kind of cool. So I made the GIF, this GIF over here that I showed you earlier. I've actually been running this in Facebook ads recently, but I can take this and I can take the URL to this and jump over inside my GifZign account. Now this is my account on GifZign's website. And I've embedded that here. I actually just was playing around with this before, and I can autoplay it on load, or I can force it to play upon clicking, or a mouse hovering over it, or scrolling to it. So this would be great if you're like embedding this into a blog, and then you can get an embed code specific to whatever this is. So so the click, hover, or the scroll. And so in this case, I set it to scroll, and so this is actually going to not start playing until the entire image is fully in the screen area, which is kind of cool. As I said, using like this on blog posts will get a lot of attention to the image as you load it. So those are just a couple of the examples of what GifZign is capable of doing. I'm just playing around with it now. I've had it for a couple of weeks, and as I said, this is the beta version of this. Once it gets released to the general public, I'm sure that I'm going to be able to do a heck of a lot more. I'm a huge fan of the guys who have created this. They've made some other amazing software that I use almost daily in my business as well. So do check out GifZign, and if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to hit me up. I'll leave a link to GifZign here with this video so that you can go and check it out. It will be my affiliate link, which means that if you decide to purchase it, I will benefit financially from your purchase, but in no way will it ever end up costing you more to purchase through my link. So thanks for checking the video out, and take advantage of GifZign and the use of GIFs to get a lot more attention on your social media posts, and to bring more attention to your business, your brand, your product, your service, or whatever it may be that you are promoting. Once again, this is David Baer from Baer on Marketing talking about GifZign, and you have a great day. Take care.